Elena Rybakina taking on Linda Noskova. Very fun matchup here in Wuhan, as we have two ladies that like to play with a lot of power. One in Linda Noskova, who's coming off a very good tournament at the China Open, and then we have Elena Rybakina, who really needs this tournament. I talked about this in my last video that I just did with Rybakina's first round matchup there, and I said, Rybakina, when you look at the standings, she really needs to have a good tournament here. There's a lot of players on her heels, and she needs to keep this 8 spot here. Now, in this matchup for Rybakina to keep this 8 spot, right, and to get the win and advance on, she has to, obviously, number one, serve very well, which is what she's known for. And I always say this, she's an absolute ace machine. She's so good at that first serve. She produces a lot of aces, and that's always what carries her. Her problem, where she becomes vulnerable, is the return game. She hits the ball, yes, very hard, but when that forehand is out of whack, all of a sudden there's a lot of unforced errors, and anybody in the world could compete with her when she has all of those unforced errors. Now, here's the one thing that Rybakina does have going for her. Noskova just made the final at the China Open and now just went 3 sets in round number 1 against Naomi Osaka here in Wuhan. That's important because Noskova, a lot of tennis in a short period of time. A few 3-setters recently, 2 3-setters with Pegula, 3-setters with Annie Samova, 3-setters with Naomi Osaka. A lot of tennis in a short period of time for Noskova. But for Noskova, the one thing that I will say too is she can play with a lot of power. She serves big just like Rybakina does. She plays a power game too, and she goes to the corners very well. That could be, if she finds her success with the return game and the power early, this one could get very, very interesting here in this one. But for what it's worth, I'm giving the slight edge towards Elena Rybakina here because of the amount of tennis Noskova has been playing. I think that it might be a gas tank issue here in this one. Obviously, we're going to find out in live time if Noskova has a second gear here for this tournament. But right now, just given all that tennis in a short period of time, I'm giving the slight edge to Elena Rybakina. So I'm taking Rybakina to get the win here and advance on in Wuhan.